It's time.
She's spilling the tea.
This is the Rumor Report with Angela Yee on The Breakfast Club.
Well, Wendy Williams has some issues with Howard Stern now. It seems like she tried to give him a compliment because he has his new book, Howard Stern Comes Again, coming out, and it's number one on all the lists, right? Of course, because it's Howard Stern. It's his first book in 20 years. Well, she went on her show and said this about Howard Stern.
Howard is so Hollywood right now that everything that you say is so predictable. Every story is going to be about, oh, I love this one, and then we went on their yacht, and he's a Hollywood insider now, which sucks because you started like me being of the people, but at some point you sat behind that microphone for too long, and now you are the people.
It started off kind of nice, but then she insulted him and called him Hollywood. Now, how would Howard Stern react to such a thing? Well, he spent, I'm going to say, about almost 40 minutes talking about Wendy Williams on his show on Sirius XM Radio. Now, here's some of the things that Howard Stern had to say about Wendy Williams.
What a bug-eyed you. You got those big fake and I'm Hollywood, huh? Shut the up. Worry about your husband, not me. Sick of her. Her bullshit show. I'll bet $20 she pees standing up. I hope her get stuck in a zipper. I'd RuPaul before I'd her. I watch RuPaul's Drag Race. She makes RuPaul look like Margot Robbie.
Wow.
Now, we were listening to it, right, Envy? It's very brutal.
It's very brutal, but I feel him. You go at me, and then I'm going to say whatever. And Howard, to me, is one of the radio gods. He's one of the people that if you ever listen to radio, it doesn't matter if you're black, you're white, you're Asian, you're Latino. The way he does radio, the way he breaks things down is such a talent.
Listen, I was a guest on Howard Stern's show once, and let me tell you something. The way that he makes you feel when you go in there, I can see why people go on his show and just kind of tell everything, because he makes you feel very comfortable. And next thing you know, you're talking about all these different things, and he's got really great questions and follow-ups to ask. He seems like he's really concerned and interested in everything that you're saying. It was a great feeling. And so I think him and Wendy had a good relationship at one point, and now they don't anymore now. He probably was like, this came out of left field. Why can't you just say, congratulations on your book? Why did you have to say I'm Hollywood? I have no edge.
That's the whole thing. Yeah, that's the whole thing. And that's what I never understand. He is somebody that is in the business. He busted his ass. He worked hard. He put out a book. It should be support. Same thing when Angie Martinez, when she puts out a book, we support. When Big Boy puts out a book, we support. When Sway does something, we support. They're radio legends, people that have grinded from the bottom, and you should be nothing but respect. But when you throw that shot at Howard, you get 30 more back.
Right, clearly, as we heard in that. So, and he talks about all the fights and struggles that he's had in his career and the things that he's had to go through. And you've seen it in his movies and his books. Now you hear about new things in his new book. But, good for him from coming from the bottom and making his way all the way to the top. So
now, when I go at somebody, I'm going to practice that because he broke it down 45 minutes.
He went for 40 minutes.
Nice and slow. He went in and out. He did it. It was amazing. That was a masterpiece.
But you know what's funny about it is that he didn't have a problem admitting that he was bothered.
Yeah,
some people will try to some people will do that hashtag unbothered.
No, he said
he was not
just messed
unbothered.
up my day. That little clip makes it seem like he's mad, but he really wasn't like that aggressive mad. He was just breaking it down.
It was aggressive. He called her a lot of words that I don't use.
He definitely called her a lot of words.
He was definitely aggressively mad in that. But we'll see what happens next, because I wonder if Wendy's going to respond back to him. And you know what? He wouldn't talk about her husband, because a lot of people kept trying to bring that up, and he said he's not going to go there. So even in the midst of him being angry, he still wouldn't go there.
If she knows what I know, she's going to leave Howard Stern alone.
I don't know, but then she might look at it like, this is great for me back on my show, ratings, attention. Who knows?
Nah, not that type of attention.
All right, now let's talk about Ciara. She was in InStyle. She's on the cover of InStyle magazine, and she talked about abstaining from having sex until they got married. She said it took a lot of prayer. And she said, I really believe when you focus on a friendship, you have the opportunity to build a strong foundation for a relationship. But she said it was Russell Wilson's perspective that helped her through the entire process. She said it's awesome how it all worked out. I look at that and I look at like Devon Franklin and Megan Good and how they waited to have sex until they were married. And, maybe it is something that people should try more.
I think you should do that, Yee. I think right now you should start today. You start today. You and your boyfriend, no sex until marriage. Like, stop.
All right. we're going to just have sex and lie and say we're not. All right. How does that sound? All right. Well, I'm Angela Yee, and that is your rumor report.